Welcome to the Wisconsin Humane Society's Guide to Resource Guarding Management. There are a few key components that you will need to keep in mind if your dog has a history of resource guarding. Be sure that every time you provide a resource, you have a way to separate your dog from other people and animals. Remember, do not interact with your dog while they are interacting with their resource. The only exception to this rule would be if you are following a carefully constructed behavior modification plan. Also keep in mind that if your dog has a history of resource guarding, you may want to enlist the support of a force-free professional who can help you work through your behavior modification plan. Crates are incredibly helpful tools for dogs that resource guard. You can give your dog their regular meals in their crate, along with any edible items that you may offer them, such as bones, bully sticks, or pig's ears. The bonus, feeding your dog in their crate helps to increase their level of comfort with being in the crate overall. If your dog has never been crated before, be sure to acclimate them to the crate separately and work towards eventually offering them resources inside of it. Here you can see a video of me putting a dog in a crate to feed them. Notice that the dog readily goes into the crate on their own. You should have the goal of achieving this level of comfort so that your dog happily walks into the crate on their own when it is time to feed them. You can also feed your dog behind a baby gate. If you are feeding your dog behind a baby gate, keep in mind that you should not enter that room until they have finished their meal. Be aware of the other animals in the household as well. This would not be an appropriate option for families with cats or other dogs that may jump over the baby gate while your dog is eating. Here is a video of a dog that I'm feeding behind a baby gate. Notice that when I put the food down, I immediately walk away and securely close the baby gate. I would not attempt to interact with this dog until she has completed her meal. Puppy pens are another excellent management tool for any dog. Feeding your dog in a puppy pen is a great option for dogs that resource guard. Keep in mind that as these pens do not typically have a top, they would be an inappropriate choice for families with cats or other dogs that could potentially jump inside while your dog is eating. Here is a video of me feeding a dog in a puppy pen. Notice that when I put the food down, I immediately walk away, close the puppy pen behind me, and secure it. You will want to be sure that there is a way to secure your puppy pen so that your dog cannot push their way out of the puppy pen and other animals cannot push their way inside. If there are other animals or children in your home, you may need a double barrier system. If an animal or small child attempts to interact with your dog while they are eating, even with a barrier between them, your dog may still have a negative reaction. It is important to avoid this, as it will only increase your dog's level of discomfort. Instead, you may choose to feed them in a crate that is in a bedroom and close the door behind you when you leave, eliminating the possibility of an unsafe scenario. In the attached photo, you can see an example of a double barrier system. There are green plastic crates on the far side of the pictured bedroom with a baby gate in the doorway. If a dog that resource guards lived in this household, they could be crated when offered resources with the baby gate closed to prevent children and dogs from walking right up to the crate. If there are cats in the household, the bedroom door would need to be shut while the dog enjoyed the resources. In this video, you can see me feeding a dog with a double barrier system. I put the dog in the kennel with their dog food, and then when I exit, I securely close the baby gate behind me. For an added level of security, I also close the bedroom door. If you have multiple dogs in the household, be sure to separate them before feeding them. Once the dogs are separate, you can then go and get the bowls of dog food. If you wait to separate them until you have the bowls of dog food, the dogs may become overly excited, which could lead to an episode of resource guarding. Here you can see me feeding the dogs once they've been separated. I still place one of the dogs inside of a kennel, utilizing the double barrier system. By ensuring that the dogs cannot interact, even through a barrier, I further decrease the likelihood of resource guarding. The same concept would apply if I had children in my home. I would put my dog in the kennel and have the children on the other side of the barrier, ensuring that the children could not attempt to interact with the dog while they are enjoying their resource. If you are struggling to create an effective management or behavior modification protocol for your dog that resource guards, reach out to the Wisconsin Humane Society's behavior line at 414-431-6173 or at asktheexpert@wihumane.org. Thank you so much for watching this video. Happy training!